Welcome to another ThemeMountain video tutorial. This is part 3 of the Avalanche slider, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to handle captions in the smaller breakpoints, in particular for mobile, so that's 768 pixels and below. So if you watch part 1 you know how to set up the slider. If you watch part 2 you know how to add captions to it. So what I have here is the slider we created in part 1 and some captions we added in part 2. So I have a text caption here and I have a slider icon here. And this looks something like this in the front end here. Now as we resize this slider you'll notice that the slider scales down, but as we get down to the smaller breakpoints it gets very crammed in there and doesn't look very nice. So we can do one of two things here. We can either hide one of the captions, either the text caption or the button on mobile, so 768 pixels and below, or we could increase the minimum scaling height of the slider. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how to hide a caption. I'm going to do this with the text caption. So scroll to the bottom here, I'm going to select hide caption on mobile. I'm going to go ahead and update that. We can check this in the front end. Now that I resize the browser, you'll notice that after 768 pixels, the text caption will disappear. And that already looks pretty good. Again, this depends on the content that you want to add to the slider and the information you want to make available to the user on mobile. The next thing I'm going to go ahead and show you is how to increase the minimum height of the slider. So this time I'm just going to go ahead and deselect the hide on mobile option for this caption, as we're going to keep it. I'm then going to go ahead and edit the slider wrapper here. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and I'm going to increase the minimum height to say 400 pixels. Again, this is something you'll have to play around with and see what looks good depending on the content that you're using. So I'm going to go ahead and update that. And then we can see what this looks like in the front end. I'll go ahead and resize my slider, and as you'll notice it does not scale beyond 400 pixels in height, and already this looks much better in case we want to keep the text caption and the slider button. And that's all for this tutorial. Join us in part 4 to see how we add videos to the slider.